So the Marvel Legends X-Men series came out a while ago, but I thought why not talk about them now when X-Men is so prevalent in the media? I mean, we've got the new Mutants trailer, we've got The Gifted, we have a lot of things coming out right now, and X-Men is a series that needs a lot of love, because the X-Men is by far one of Marvel's greatest properties, and even though Fox owns it, I still think the Marvel Universe needs to focus on the X-Men and let go of the fucking Inhumans, because as many people already explained, the X-Men have real psychological value in the sense of this is a story of oppression and fighting, and anybody who's new to the channel probably doesn't know, but I have a huge heart-on for Cyclops because Scott Summers is the leader of the X-Men, and he gets his people through so much bullshit throughout the series. And so I thought today we'd celebrate this by adding some more X-Men or more mutants into my collection of action figures. So let's get started. So this series is really cool because not only does it come with figures that we've never had before, like Shatterstar or Dazzler, but it's a Build-A-Figure for Cypher, which is actually one of the cooler mutants. So they all are here with their accessories, and overall I'm very excited to play with them. So first of all, we got Mr. Leader of the X-Men, Cyclops here, looking pretty awesome in his Jim Lee attire. Over the past couple years, I've gotten plenty of Cyclops figures. I've had First Class Cyclops, I've had Astonishing Condom Suit Cyclops, I've even had Too Cool for School Revolutionary Cyclops. My good friend Chris, shout out to Chris, also got me a custom Phoenix 5 Cyclops. So I've had a pretty good run. But all in all, I've been waiting years for a beautiful Marvel Legends Jim Lee Cyclops, just because this is the iconic Cyclops that you see in the TV show, and you know, that made the comics so important. The likeness is fantastic, and all the straps, the blue, the yellow, you couldn't ask for a more perfect figure. Dazzler is a great addition to the toy line, especially when it seems like we get a new Wolverine every couple of months. But here, this is a beautiful toy that comes with the microphone, the iconic paint, you know, Disco 70 roller skates, and even the colorful, magical light beams that she uses. So this is a great addition that I'm very excited for because we don't have enough of these X-Men, so having her should be awesome. And the fact that she kind of looks like the Ultimate Warrior is also pretty cool. The Scarlet Witch is a very well-known character, so when they made her into an action figure with the new Marvel line, I was very excited. But Polaris is another character that really deserves to shine. I'm very happy they decided to make her, because this is, you know, the Queen of Magnetism right here. It's not easy being the daughter of Magneto. It's all green everything with Polaris. Some people might confuse her for Enchantress, but overall, this is a good figure that really represents this toy very well. People talk about how there's not enough diversity within comic books. Well, the X-Men never had this problem, and Sunfire is a really good example of that. Shiro was always one of my favorite of the mutants. Besides looking incredible in all of his red detail, I mean, this is basically a wrestling figure, but ultimately this is a Japanese character that just does so many cool things and is just a very powerful mutant. Besides, his fire hand accessories are pretty sweet. I doubt there's any other toy that has this much amount of badassness. I already had the Marvel Diamond Select Colossus in his old school uniform, but this Colossus is just as cool. He always needed an updated costume, so realistically, I'm very happy for this toy. He's a pretty towering figure, especially when next to his sister Magic. He's a very good looking Russian toy, made out of metal, but he comes with his own accessories. He comes with a second head, and this head is much cooler because it looks like he wrestles bears. I'd love to see a group of villains try to take on these two siblings. It'd be a massacre. And of course, talking about dope-ass characters that deserve their own toy, especially updated, we've got the phenomenal Shatterstar. I appreciate that the developers gave us a first appearance white tunic, badass looking pirate Shatterstar. I mean, just look at this glorious mutant. He's about to drop the hottest album of 2017. As I said, representation's important, so Shatterstar being a gay character is just wonderful, and everything about this character is just so cool, from his appearance to his powers. Voted one of Marvel's sexiest mutants alive. It's just those little things that make this awesome, and you know, being able to recreate X Factor or X Force is gonna be dope. And then we got Mr. Badass himself. I mean, like I said already, we have like a new Wolverine toy every couple months, but I appreciate they did Old Man Logan, especially Old Man Logan that we see in the new comics. Honestly though, having a lot of Wolverines isn't a bad thing. I mean, we still need X-Force Wolverine as well as a couple of other ones, so I'm not hating. And Old Man Logan is pretty dope. I mean, just look at this Clint Eastwood looking motherfucker. You put all these X-Men together and they give us arguably the greatest Build-A-Figure ever, and that is the New Mutant. Look at this dedication to the colors. And just look at that face. Aw, fuck, he's got a saw hand. Fucking watch out. If you can, pick up these toys because it just adds to the X-Men family. And these are all really good looking figures. Here come the X-Men, the ultimate family.